I moved here the year of the Jane Open. Never skied a day in my life, and a good friend of mine, right, good friend, says, "Come on, I'll show you how." So we come up to the Jane here, and he's like, "Come on, let's go." And I go, "Well, don't I need a lift ticket?" No, come on. Okay, so I just follow him up there, and sure enough, jumped on the chair, and away we go. We were a couple of feet from getting off, and I says, "How do you get off this thing?" And he says, "Oh, you just stand up where it says stand up here and follow me."
That was it.
And I didn't see him the rest of the day. I did 3 runs that day. It took all day, but it was really fun. I'd have people come up and tell me to slow down or get more control, and I'd ask them how, and they'd shake their head and ski off.
The beauty of the Jane.
Hey, I'm Ron Van Vliet. They call me Fleetwood.
I'm Joe Bugash. They call me Sick Joe. I started skiing this mountain 40 years ago. This year, as a kid, we came up here and skied. Graduated high school and moved out here.
The perfect line, Joe.
The perfect run. Yeah, that's what you're going for.
Yeah, you seek that every day, every run, every time.
Bunch of small turns into some larger turns, get your speed back, grab a rabbit, you know.
I just love it more and more every year. It's so weird that I could be this jacked about it, you know, after all these years and stuff. But man, there's nothing like it. Nothing like floating down a hill.
No, floating down and feeling, you know, weightless.
Yeah.
On a cloud, and when every turn's hitting just right, it's effortless.
Oh yeah.
There's no better feeling. And you know, when you get one of those from top to bottom, which happens, you know, a lot.
Quite often, I
yeah.
must say.
Especially if you had a good breakfast.
You know, I probably average 140 days a year. It's an addiction, skiing is, you know. There's no other way to describe it, man. When you get that line in the morning of fresh powder, God, there's just nothing like it. You can be the most upset person in the world and go out and get your boards on, and all of a sudden, there's not a care. There's, you know, you're just out floating and having fun. We talk about skiing all day long, all night long.
Yeah.
Then I go to bed and dream about it all night.
Well,
Wake
you know,
up in the morning and go do it again.
one after another. When you first get out here as a kid, you know, you're 20 years old, 18 years old. I was just 18.
Yeah.
And you work 2 or 3 jobs. You work all summer. You put away a bunch of money, and maybe hold a part-time job in the winter if they'll keep you on. But
Just so you're skiing.
Yeah, just so you're skiing. You know, grocery shopping. That doesn't happen, you know. The fridge is usually bare. Usually, you know, scarfing food off your job. Because if you stick around, usually, you know, you probably start a business. Or you're looking to maybe even start a family. Those first 20 years, it's pretty interesting. There's stories that I don't remember, but friends come up to me and tell me about them. And,
Back in the day, you know, when they opened, they had, we called it ABC lift, Iron Horse, Pony Express, and Challenger. and on top of Iron Horse is that big rock.
Lunch Rock.
Lunch Rock, we call it. And you'd always sit there and party, take beer up there, make snowballs, throw them at everybody going up on the lift and stuff. It was just big fun.
Oh, you could bring your dogs up there too.
Yeah, and now it's kind of come to right here at the Sea Lot. It always seems like a party going on somewhere and somebody having a good time.
Yeah, Sea Lot's always happening. Even now they tell us snow can keep up with us, so that's probably why we.
Well,
We've
what I
skied
hear a lot
together
is,
so long.
boy, I hope I can ski like that when I'm your age.
Yeah, I hear that too. I laugh at that one all the time. When I'm 50 and Ron, what are you, 29?
58.
Oh yeah, 58. So.
Want to give a real big hello and shout out to Bob Singley. He's kind of just been something I've always looked up to. I guess you could almost say an idol.
Big Air Bob.
Yeah, Big Air Bob, man. I mean, he traveled Europe and did shows and almost like the circus on skis, you know, just entertaining crazy people and stuff. And what I really like is he keeps Epworth going every year. So every summer we have the big race, Mount Epworth, weekend after the 4th of July, every year. 30, almost 40 years now. So, hey, Bob.
Well, yeah, you know, and I agree, Bob, and Jerry Grouswald too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've known Jerry since I came here, really. You know, Bob, Jerry, currently Gary DeFrange. They've all been, you know, good people that have taken a lot of interest in this place.
It's a small town. You see everyone all the time, and if it isn't Joe, it's, you know, another friend or somebody else. It's just all the time.
Yep.
What a place. It just keeps getting better every day.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. Winter Park Merging.
What do they call it? Paradise?
That's what I hear a lot, you know.
Uh-huh.
Hey, thanks for watching the local spotlight on Channel 17. I'm Fleetwood. You'll catch me at the Jane.
And this is the sick one, or Sick Joe, and I'm out here, and you'll see my back.
This has been a Channel 17 local spotlight featuring Fleetwood and Sick Joe. Thanks for watching, everyone, and continue to tune in to Grand County's Mountain TV, Channel 17.